They did get the silver medal at the World Championships. So something to enjoy. It wasn't, they didn't come away empty-handed. And that was the winning hit. Is that all you say? No, not by a long shot. We've got one more world champion to crown here tonight, and that should be coming up pretty sharpish. So we wait for the confirmation. Lots of tears, but tears of joy. And there we have it. Jules de... Well, 45-37 is confirmed as the score. So I'm going to hand over now to Graham Bell, who's going to have some slap bang action for you in the next gold medal match.
Thank you very much, David. Whether it will be slap bang is yet to be seen, but it certainly will be all high energy. And there is some past history, because we've got the men's team saber contest between Hungary and Korea. And if you remember watching the 2019 gold medal match in Hungary, in Budapest, it was the Koreans that won that one 45-44 in the end, and Osanguk beating Aaron Szilagyi, much to the disappointment of the Hungarian team. Let's watch some of the replays from the women's épée.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the fencers and the referees for the men's saber team's gold medal match of the World.
So time for the men's team saber gold medal match here at the World Fencing Championships in Cairo. And it's a grudge match between the Hungarians and the Koreans. A repeat of the 2019 final in Budapest, where it was the Koreans that edged out the home favourites. So here are the team from Hungary.
Representing Hungary,
Sanad Gemeshi, Andras Satmari, the triple Olympic champion Aaron Szilagyi, Tamas Deshi, part of that team from Hungary that won the World Championships back in 2007. And from Korea, Gu Bong-il, Kim Jong-hoo, and Kim Jun-wang. So we've got the two Kims, Kim Jong-hoo and Kim Jun-wang. Our referees, Vasa Malenchev, Vanessa Chichon, Hasada Kenshi from Japan, and Adriana Atacoen from Argentina. So as Hungary go into this huddle, back in 2007 in St. Petersburg was the last time they won this World Championship team gold. And Tamas Deshi and Aaron Salagi were part of that team. Well, the Koreans, well, they're looking to make it 4 in a row. Gold in Leipzig 2017, gold in Wuxi 2018, gold in Budapest 2019. We've not had a World Championship since then. Can the Koreans four-peat? Confirmation of the Hungarian team. And they've lined up. Aaron Salagi is their anchor, but they are on the side of the draw 1, 2, and 3, where Salagi will go first and last. Oh Sang-guk, the anchor for Korea, and he will go second and 6th. So starting things off, it's Aaron Salagi, the newly crowned world champion, world rank number 1, 32 years old, and he is up against Kim Jun-ho, the younger of the two Kims. Kim Jun-ho, 28 years old. We've got Kim Jun-wang, who's 38. And we're off and we're underway. Now, if you're new to Sabre, if you're watching perhaps on the Olympic channel and you're just tuning in to fencing, then Sabre is the fastest of all the weapons. Ignore the time. First fencer to get to 5 or increments of 5. They'll switch over. We have 9 legs in this contest. 45 is the target score. It's a cutting weapon. The whole of the upper body, including the head, is the target, and it's a weapon of convention, which means the referee needs to decide who the attacking fencer was in the final phase. And if you're being attacked, you've got a couple of options. One is that you back off and you defeat the attack through distance. 2 is that you parry, which is what Kim Jun-ho did there. Actually, it was a counter parry. And as soon as you parry, it becomes the right of way changes. There is a third option where you can counter, where you hit when it's not your turn to hit. And as long as there's only 1 light on the box, then the referee can only give it one way. So we might see a few stop cuts. It's unusual. And Kim Jun-ho has got off to a good start here. Oh, Salagi going a little early. So called simultaneous. That's the first simultaneous action that we've seen. The referee can't decide. That time Salagi backing off, letting Kim's attack fail, and then getting the parry riposte. Aaron Salagi is the master of the parry riposte. So the next score will see us through to leg 2. First attack from Kim fails. Salagi picks up the right of way. And the score sits at 5-4. Kim Junho has asked for the referee to have a look at the video. It is Vanessa Chichon of Spain, and the score stands. So 5-4, nothing in it. And coming on for Korea will be Oh Sang-guk, world number 3. And for Hungary, Sana Gemeshi, world rank number 18, 35 years old. Hungarians have a very experienced team. Gemeshi's still doing a little bit of a warm-up. And Gemeshi off out of the blocks. Oh Sang-guk getting that point. Attack from the left, Gemeshi. Now, sabre is often described as a game of paper, scissors, stone, but there's a little bit more to the tactics than that. It's kind of, you've got 3 options. They call it the 3 Ps. You can either predict what your opponent's going to do, which is just like doing paper, scissors, stone. You just roll the dice and you try and second guess what your opponent's doing. The second option is that you can try and persuade your opponent to do something that they don't necessarily want to do, fake them out. And the third option is you can fence eyes open and perceive what your opponent's doing, and then make a small step to start, looking, which is exactly what Sana Gemeshi did there, looking to see what Oh Sang-guk was doing. Well, Oh Sang-guk just looked to his box there to confirm that he could ask for a video. We need to see that. Vasyl Malenchev, very experienced referee, is on the video. And hit stands. One more for Hungary, and they will reach their target of 10. Gemeshi's, oh, lovely, lovely counter. So now when you're being pushed back on the piece like that, Gemeshi's got the right of way attacking, but Oh Sang-guk stays tight, and then just hits with that stop cut and gets out of the way. One light on the box. Oh, and again, great defense from Oh Sang-guk. That time he backed off and did a kind of block, a parry riposte onto the attack. And Oh Sang-guk, 3 quick points in succession, and it's Korea that make it to the target of 10. So coming on for Hungary, it is Andras Satmari. Satmari, world number 12, 29 years old. And for Korea, it is Gu Bongil, world rank 9, 33 years old. Vasyl Malenchev taking over the referee duties. We'll switch every 2. So preparation called. So Gu just bringing his arm back. As he was going forward, he brought his sword arm back, which opened the right of way to Satmari. Oh, Satmari, yeah, got caught in two minds there. Indecision from the Hungarian. That time Satmari using distance well, but couldn't finish the attack. Now it's Gu's attack. Oh, Satmari's on his back. Tripped over. Couldn't defend himself. Vasyl Malenchev calls halt, and they'll reset where they were on the piste. So Satmari is going to be right on the back line. Just checking he's okay now. The reserve for Team Hungary is Tamás Desi. And Desi hasn't fenced in any of the matches so far. He's 39 years old. He is still fencing individually, but he hasn't actually played any part so far. The first attack failed, and Satmari picked up the right of way. And Mr. Gu is just being asked to stay on the piste. Well, Vasyl Malenchev has a look at that. Now in sabre, if your foot lands, if your front foot lands, then the attack is deemed to be over. So you have to make sure that you've hit before that front foot comes down onto the piste. Satmari backing off, parried. Oh, lovely. Lovely cut to the belly of Gu. 12 apiece. Oh, this is going to stay tight all the way through. When they go into the middle like that, it's tricky. Vasyl Malenchev being asked to look at the video review. But Malenchev, he's got a great eye. He's never normally wrong, but he will change his mind if he perceives it. Oh, now. No, yellow card for Gu for not starting. It wasn't that Satmari went early. Gu backed away. Yellow card. Oh, now he's early. Now, red card. Oh, no, that was Satmari's problem. So they both got yellow cards. Both did the same thing. Just a little bit of gamesmanship on the line there. 13 apiece. Gu attacking, looking for the clean line through. Finds it. Satmari desperately trying to work out where the attack is going to come in from. Gu just a little quicker there and gets the Korean team to the target score of 15. Now that's the first third done, and we'll go into the second rotation, so fences that we've already seen. And Sanad Gameshi is coming on. Well, he fenced Oh Sang-guk in leg 2, lost that one 6-4. And Kim Jun-ho is coming on for Korea. Well, he also lost against Salagi 5-4. So just looking, Gameshi came in looking for Kim's blade. Now the Hungarians, they can't let the Koreans get too far ahead here. Well, a few years ago, Korea really dismantled the sport of saber and then rebuilt it in their own image, made it much more athletic. Introduced the Korean hop, which we saw from Kim Jun-ho on the previous point. Oh. And a card for Gameshi for not starting.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's getting the score right. Gameshi backing off. Searching for the para riposte, couldn't find it. It was a reprise of the attack there from Kim. And Gameshi just attacked into the guard of Kim, which kind of automatically reverts to being a para riposte, and a good leg, very good leg from Kim Jun-ho. A very poor leg there from Sanan Gameshi. 5-1 the score in the fourth, and Korea lead by 20-14. Salagi's coming on for Hungary against Bu Bongil. So Gu won his first match against Satmari 5-4. Salagi won his first 5-4. So they're both 1 point up on their, they both scored one more than they've had scored against them. Now, if you were watching the épée earlier, you saw the Koreans take a massive lead over the Italians. The Italians took a long time to come back, and it looked like they were going to come back, but then they didn't in the end. But in sabre, it is possible to make a big turnaround. Just needs one really on-form fencer, and you can score 14, 15. I mean, the record is over 20 hits in a team competition. Of course, you need to be trailing by that amount in order to be able to have the room on the scoreboard to score the hits. If you're leading like the Koreans, and you can only score 5. Salagi's got 2 already. Now, is this the catch-up leg for Hungary? Oh, that is beautiful from Aaron Salagi, the master of the para riposte. He went in there, eyes open, looking for it. Now, who started the attack first? It was attack left, Aaron Salagi, and 4 unanswered points. Salagi, if he's on a roll now, could go all the way up to 25. Salagi pressing forward. Is he going to finish? No, he's not. Gu's turn to attack. Salagi backing off, keeping it tight. But Gu can finish. That's very unusual to see Salagi push someone right the way to the back of the piece and not finish. You're looking at 90% hit rate from both Salagi and from Oh Sang-guk. They're both brilliant at that long attack. I think Salagi just got his foot stamped on there, unintentionally, of course. Preparation called. Yeah, right on the toe. I had Richard Cruz in the commentary box yesterday talking about foil and saying that sometimes you can lose a toenail if your opponent basically does just that and stamps on your foot while your foot is pointing up in the air. It definitely happens in sabre a lot. But the sabreurs are made of tough stuff. And we're going to get the cooling spray. I'm just going to go straight through the top of the shoe. I don't think this injury will take too long. He's not taking his shoe off, just treating it straight through the shoe. There is Gu Bongil. Now Salagi started this leg really well. He's caught up. He's caught up a couple. But Gu was more in the ascendancy of the last couple of points. Well, Salagi had a couple of looks there for the parry. Couldn't find it. That time he does. And Salagi's already scored 5. It's 5-3 in this fifth leg. So any points that Salagi scores from now on will be catch-up points. Ooh, parried again from Aaron Salagi.
Hongar.
25 the target. Oh, well, Gu. I thought that was going to be called simultaneous for a second, but the referee, Vanessa Chichon from Spain, has been asked to have a look at the video by Gu Bongil. Vasamalenchev there. And has changed her decision. Thumbs up from Gu. So simultaneous called. Gu just needs one more to see it through to the sixth. And gets it with a para riposte. And Salagi, well, he started that leg brilliantly, but in the end, only caught up by 1 point, winning it 6-5. So the Hungarians still trail by 5. The score sits at 25-20, with Oh Sang-guk coming on for Korea and Andras Satmari for Hungary. Oh Sang-guk is the anchor for the Koreans and will fence last. Satmari will be fencing in the penultimate leg. Well, the referee called that preparation, but Oh Sang-guk is saying that there was blade contact. Malparry is what was called. So although there was contact, it was badly parried, malparried. Satmari now has the right of way, misses. Oh Sang-guk then can now start to build and build and build and finish. That is classic, classic Korean fencing.
Hongar. Prep. Ali. Attack push.
Well, Satmari getting caught with the distance trap there. Oh, Sang-guk, that's the second P, persuading your opponent to do something that they didn't want to do.
Hongar. Prep. Ali. Attack.
Well, that time, Satmari was able to finish the attack.
Hongar. Prep. Ali. Ali.
Card for
Yellow card.
Satmari.
Hongar.
So you get a card if you don't start, you get a card if you start too early.
Ali.
Oh, Sang-guk building for an attack. Gets caught with the power riposte.
Hongar.
Satmari very much in touch.
Prep.
3-2 the score in this sixth leg.
Attack.
Sang-guk
One. Hongar. Prep. Ali.
Oh. Well, Satmari had the right of the way, but Oh Sang-guk stole the point with a beautiful counter.
Hongar.
And the Koreans are only 1 point away
Prep.
from that target of 30 in the sixth. Oh's attack. Oh finishes nicely, and there it is, 30-23. It is starting to run away from the Hungarians now. We're going into the final third, and we've got a substitution. Tamas Deshi is coming on for Sanad Gameshi. Deshi, who has not fenced in this team competition at all. Competed in the individual competition, got 25th in the individual.
Hongar. Prep. Ali. Action simultaneous. Real.
Simultaneous called.
Hongar.
Gubon Gil on for Korea.
And attack push. One. Hongar. Prep. Ali. And attack. No. Attack. Push. One.
Tamas Deshi is a real street fighter. When he hits you, you know you've been hit.
Hongar. Prep. Ali.
Absolutely clonked Gu over the top of the mask there.
Hongar. Thank you, Mr.
Just a little bit of debris on the piece.
Ali. Ali.
Oh, card here for Deshi.
Thank you.
Indeed.
Hongar. Prep. Ali. And attack. Pare. Little push. One.
The attack from Deshi was parried. Gu able to hit with the riposte. It's 3-1 in this leg. It's going the wrong way for Tamas Deshi.
Hongar. Prep. Ali. And attack. Pare. Little push. One.
So again, the attack parried, and Gu Bong Gil is just 1 point away.
Action simultaneous. Real.
Simultaneous, nothing called.
Hongar. Prep. Ali. And attack. Push. One.
Deshi thought that he got the power riposte there.
Mask s'il vous plaît. Mask, s'il vous plaît, Mr. Good. Thank you.
I think that the referee Vassal just got Kim's name wrong, called him Gu. But that is that. Kim Jun-ho has done a job there. As hold on, scoreboard's getting ahead of itself. Yeah, there's something wrong with the scoring system. They've jumped ahead. It was Gu Bongil that came off. Kim Jun-ho is just coming on now. It's not Oh Sang-guk or Aaron Salagi. That's what confused me, is that the scoring system has jumped to the final leg when we're in the penultimate leg. This is clearly Satmari and Kim Jun-ho. So apologies to Vasyl Melenchev. It wasn't his error. It was my error, obviously, brought on by the fact that the scoreboard has got it wrong. That's my excuse anyway. So now we're going right the way back to check the scores. And we are back and underway. So they're just testing their equipment just to check the scoring does work. And we're good to go. 35-24. We're in the 8th leg. It is Kim against Satmari. Hold on. So 40 the target score for both fencers. And the way things are going, Satmari could reverse things around. 3 unanswered hits to the Hungarians. Trailing by 8. And Kim Jun-ho hopping into the attack there. Oh, parry riposte, but the riposte was not landed by the Korean. And Satmari just not quick enough. You need to keep fencing. So preparation called on Kim Jun-ho. Nothing given. Oh, great stuff from Andras Satmari. Score sits at 5-2 in this 8th leg. Well, Kim there changed the tactics, came in, stopped, moved back, caught Satmari out with that distance trap. Satmari was already committed to the lunge, so couldn't pull out. And then Kim picked up the right of way and finished the attack. So 5-3 the score. 38-29. And Kim Jun-ho is now 1 point away from handing over to Oh Sang-guk. A very healthy, potentially 10-point. Could be 11-point lead. Well, Andres Satmari has clawed 1 point back. Needs more. Kim finishes, and it is a 10-point lead. And virtually impossible, even for the triple Olympic champion, the newly crowned world champion, Aaron Szilagyi. Szilagyi needs to score 3 points for every one that Oh scores for Korea. To win this, Szilagyi would need to score 15. It would need to be a 15-4 win. Well, it's not as close as it was in 2019 in Budapest, that's for sure. What can Szilagyi do? Can he finish this attack? That'd be the first step. Oh, in the splits. I love how he pulls himself up like that, like James Brown. Now, Oh's turn to attack. 2 beautiful long attacks. And I think both fencers are fencing with pretty much nothing to lose. It's carefree stuff now. Oh has such a big lead that the pressure is off. Szilagyi, such a big deficit that the pressure is off. Szilagyi just a little quicker into the middle. Again, Oh asking Vasyl Malenchev for a video review. No, there was a definite stop there.
Thank you, Mr.
And Oh just acknowledging that, and the referee Malenchev thanking him for it. It's a little bit like an exhibition match at the end now. They're still going for it, but the lead is so big. Ah, okay, so Oh's attack finished there. So it was called attack no, the foot had landed. And Szilagyi able to pick up the right of way. Szilagyi now building. Oh, so dangerous when he's being pushed back. Well, Szilagyi finished on that one. It's 5-2. The gap is closing. And a wry shake of the head from Oh Sang-guk there. Aaron Szilagyi is not giving up on this. 6-2, the score. Would be quite remarkable if Szilagyi could do this. Well, O gained the right of way there, but was not able to hit, and Szilagyi hit on the reprise. So a power riposte from O Sang-guk. Szilagyi asking Vasyl to go and check the video. I'm not sure if this will be overturned. So it's not the prise de fer, it's a power riposte. So it wasn't the beat attack from Szilagyi. So Korea just need 2 more, and that is one of them. So Korea are 1 point away from being crowned world champions for the 4th time in a row. And there it is. No, it was indeed O Sang-guk's attack. 45-37. Aaron Szilagyi won the last leg 7-5, but O Sang-guk knew that he had such a comfortable lead that the Koreans, it was not the fireworks of Budapest 2019, but it is Korea who are world champions.